This is the girl who never was. It all started when Kael began hearing a voice. No one else could hear it, but it was calling his name. He would hear it from the mirrors around him. One night he was home alone. It was late, and he was drawing in his room. When he looked up, he saw the reflection of a girl smiling at him from the mirror. He couldn't see anyone in the room, but he heard the voice. Hello? No one answered. So he walked over to the mirror and looked again. The girl was still there, smiling at him. He reached out to touch the glass, but when he did, the smile vanished. He tried to get a closer look, but every time he turned around, the girl was gone. All he saw was her silhouette against the moonlight. He got scared and ran out of the room. He didn't want to see her, but he couldn't stop thinking about her, so he went back to his room. He looked at the mirror and started to draw her face. The next day, Kael went to the library to look for old yearbooks. He found one from 10 years ago, and when he opened it, he saw the same girl smiling at him. He touched the photo, and it fell out. On the back was written the name Lily Evans. He turned the photo over and over. He knew he had seen her before, but he couldn't remember where. Then he heard the voice again. I remember you, Cole. He turned around, but there was no one there. He went back to the library to search for Lily Evans, but he couldn't find anything. All he found was this old diary. He opened it and started reading. It was Lily's diary. She wrote about how she would always smile at the moon and how she loved to dance with the stars. Kael felt a connection with her, like they had once been close, but he couldn't remember why. One day, Kael was sketching in the park when he heard a voice. Kael, is that you? He looked up and saw Lily walking towards him. She looked just like her picture from the yearbook, but she wasn't there. When he turned back to his drawing, he saw this. Someone had written Lily's name in the dirt. Then he noticed something strange. All the letters were reversed. It looked like a mirror image. He went home and looked at his reflection in the mirror. He saw Lily standing behind him. She was smiling. Then she vanished. Kael reached out to touch the mirror, but it was too late. She was gone. He looked around the room and saw this. His drawings from the night before were all over the floor, and in the middle of the room was a single white rose. He picked it up and smelled it. It smelled like Lily. He closed his eyes and whispered her name. Lily! Suddenly, he felt a cold breeze on his neck. He opened his eyes and saw a mirror. He looked into it and saw Lily standing behind him. She was smiling, but then she vanished. He turned around, but she was still there. She looked at him and said, She remembers you, Kael, but you've never met her, or have you?